awesome was that just now? Do you like my new video intro? I've got a swanky new outro too, made by my new friend Sparky Rose. He made them just for me. You want to know why? Just because he's honing his animation skills and he was looking for something fun to do. So out of nowhere, without my even asking him, he sent them to me. And I think they're awesome, and so there they are. And that leads us to the topic of today's episode. Accept help graciously. This was actually one of the first big revelations I had working on Neighbor Goods. I realized really early on, I was really surprised by how helpful everybody was. Really early on in the project, like when I first started working on Neighbor Goods, I was approached by a few guys out of the blue that worked for a company called We Propel. They're sort of an entrepreneurial consulting firm, so they help startups put together business plans, introduce them to angel investors, that sort of thing. And I couldn't figure out at first why they were offering to help me for free. I kept looking for the loophole. You know, what did they want from me? Why were they being so generous? But then I realized it's actually pretty simple. They too were running a startup and they were looking for projects to cut their teeth. A lot like Sparky Rose in the video intro. Also, they realized the value of building relationships. Through me, they've now secured a few, paying gigs, and here I am advertising them right now. But in the end, I think it's really just about being a part of a community. It may seem that everyone and their brother is running a startup right now, but in reality, it's a pretty small segment of the population. It takes a pretty special kind of person to be an entrepreneur. And so we have a lot in common. Those of us who've been around the block a few times or who just happen to be a few steps ahead of someone else in the process, it feels good to help each other. It feels good to lend a helping hand because we really are bound by a common experience. So again, the point of today's video is to accept help graciously. Turns out most people don't want anything in return. Still, a thank you is really nice. So here I would like to thank everyone who helps me every day. You know who you are, there are a lot of you. And now's your chance to help me. I still haven't decided on what to call these videos. Not sure where it's headed yet, but I do have a few ideas. So if you want to head on over to the polls at mickeypedia.com, you can vote for your favorite and we'll see where it goes. Okay, thanks guys, see you next time.